Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Pokemon Sun Collection booster box. And this is one of the two booster boxes in Japanese for the Pokemon Sun and Moon set. The official release date of this set was December 9th. The English set, Pokemon Sun and Moon, comes out February 3rd. So this box I bought off of eBay for $52.99. It is the first set to feature 7th generation Pokemon, and it's the first set to feature GX cards, and I'll show you those hopefully when I get to opening this box. So 30 packs per box and 5 cards per pack. Show you a quick 360 view of the artwork, and I will be opening up the Pokemon Moon collection box probably within the next week. I'm aiming for this Sunday. I'll be opening up the box, opening up Sun first and then Moon second. This is a first edition box, and just a warning, this is the 7th generation and in Japanese, and I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce all of the new Pokemon's names, so I'll do my best. If you know any for sure of the correct pronunciations, definitely let me know and I'll work on that for future videos. So open up the box here, and I should be able to get all this done in one video. We'll see how it goes. Usually Japanese boxes only have 20 packs per box. So just like so. And we'll take out all the booster packs. All of them have Solgaleo on here, and then the other box, the Pokemon Moon box, has Lunala. So here are all 20 packs, or not 20, 30 packs. There you go. And I'll set it aside. What I like to do with the Japanese packs is just cut open several packs at once. It's actually a little harder to open the packs. You just want to make sure all the packs are a little bit farther down so you don't start cutting through cards. More than likely, yep, each pack, like I said, 5 cards per pack. No code cards or anything, but it has a promotional card, which I'll set aside. And then the card trick, just move one card from the back to the second spot from the back. And the first card in the first pack is an Alolan Meowth. Of course, the Alola region is the 7th generation Pokemon's region. So there is an Alolan Meowth. There's a Paris, and this set isn't completely all new 7th generation Pokemon. There's a mixture of old and new, which is nice for me. Next up, there is a Shelder, followed by, looks like a Crushing Hammer, to be exact. It is a Crushing Hammer. And then the final card in the pack, this one is a Araquanid. So a new Pokemon there, and again, I apologize if I'm saying the names incorrectly. And you're not guaranteed a rare card in every single pack, but if you do get a rare card or an ultra rare, it is in that final spot. I will summarize my pulls at the end of this video. So first card here, and as you'll notice, the number on these cards are on the left hand side now instead of the right, so a little bit confusing. Usually I look at the numbers down there to see exactly the number. So this one here is a Spinda. Here is a Bounsweet. Then there's an Eevee. Don't need a translation or anything for that. Followed by, here is a Trainer. This one's a Rotom Dex. And then the final card here is a Golbat. So no holos or ultra rares yet. Just GX cards in here. There aren't any break or EX cards, just GX and GX Full Art, plus some secret rare trainers. So first card in this pack, there is a Dewpider, followed by Metapod. There's an Alolan Diglett. Next up, a new Pokemon here, which is Steenie. And then there we go, first holo pull of this box in a Crocodile. So a pretty good pull right there. I'll set that aside. Looks like the holos are pretty similar in this set as opposed to all of the other newer Japanese sets. And I have opened up all of the newest Japanese sets in these booster boxes. But really this is just more of a preview for the English set to come out in February. So this pack here looks like there's a Makuhita, followed by a new Pokemon here, which is a Yukumuku. A little bit harder to say if you see the actual English name. There's a Parasect, followed by Golduck. And this one, just wanted to make sure it wasn't a Alolan one. It is just a regular Golduck. And then there is a double colorless energy. Nice to see this energy in the set. I know there's also an Ultra Ball secret rare. Should be very popular and pretty valuable. Let's see if I can open this pack. Yep, shouldn't be a problem. I can just open the packs like so now. Set the promotional card aside. And this pack starts off with a Marini. And I guess if you're watching along, you can probably try and guess the names before me. Next up is a Stuffle. Then there's a Caterpie. Trainer card. This one is a Lima. And then the second holo pull of the box in a Crobat. So 2 holo cards pulled so far. See how many we get out of 30 total packs. Okay. Haven't pulled an ultra rare yet. If you've looked online and seen the GX full art cards, very beautiful looking cards. So first card here is a Skarmory. Then there is a Cloyster. Next up, there's something called a Passimian. Then there's a Trainer, which is a Repel. And then the final card in the pack is a Stoutland. Again, I do like the mixture of older and newer generations of Pokemon. Usually, the way that it goes is, at least for me, usually the first set in a new series is usually my least favorite, just because it's pretty basic. They're just giving an introduction to the new types of cards and whatnot. In future Sun and Moon series sets, they may have something more other than the GX cards. Okay, next pack here starts off with, this is a Yungoos, followed by Shellder. There is a Cosmog, followed by the evolution of Cosmog in Cosmoem. And the final card is an ultra rare. You can see that little bit of silver there. It is a GX full art card, and this is really the one that I was hoping for. This is actually a regular GX, my mistake. It is a Solgaleo GX, so one of the 2 legendaries, basically the featured Pokemon in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And the way GX cards work is you can use multiple GX cards in a deck, but just like EX cards, if one gets knocked out in battle, the opponent gets to take 2 prize cards instead of 1. And each GX card has a GX move. You only can use 1 GX move the entire game. But you can use the other moves on the GX card as often as you'd like. So first card in this pack is a Sandile. There's a Psyduck. Zubat. Here's a Trainer, which is an Experience Share. And the final card is a Butterfree. It's a pretty easy pack to go through there. All old Pokemon. Every artwork in this set for the booster packs is Solgaleo. Next up here, there is a Cutiefly, followed by Torkoal. Then there is an Alolan Meowth, just looks a little bit different. This one is a Darkness type. And then there is a Hariyama, followed by a holo card, and this is a newer Pokemon, which is a Ribombee. Reminds me of Beedrill. I always pull Beedrill cards out when I'm opening up Evolutions booster packs. Okay, next pack here starts off with a Growlithe. Real cute looking, like a cartoonish looking Growlithe. Next up, there is a Wishiwashi, followed by an Eevee. The Trainer card looks like a Timer Ball. And then the final card in the pack is a Golbat. Pulled a couple of Golbats out now. Okay. Next pack here. We're about halfway through this box. 30 total packs. First card here is a Makuhita. There is a Bounsweet, followed by, this one is a Yukamuku. Then there is a Crocodile, or a Krokorok, my mistake. I always get those two mixed up. And then the final card is a holo card, and this one is a Toxapex. So that makes 4 holo cards in the box so far, 1 ultra rare in that Solgaleo GX. So we better cut the packs again. Here's the remaining packs for the first 15. Okay. This pack starts off with a Piplup, not a Piplup, a Lillipup there. Then there is a Parasect, followed by a Herdier. Next up, here is a trainer. This one is called a Professor Kukui. Oh, there is a beautiful looking card. Now this one is a GX full art card, and it is a Gumshoes GX. And it is a secret rare in the Japanese set. In the English set, it won't be a secret rare. But a very nice looking card. Like I said, I really like those GX full art cards. Just a lot of silver holofoil pattern to them. Okay, this pack starts with an Alolan Diglett, followed by this one is a Dewpider. Next up, there's a Stuffle. Going right from stage 1 to, or basic to stage 1, this one's a Beware. And then the final card in the pack is a holo, and this one is a Serena. So that makes 5 holo cards so far. Okay, next pack starts off here. There is a Sandile, followed by Paris, Psyduck. There is a Steenie, and the final card is a trainer, which is a Rotom Dex. I believe that's the second Rotom Dex I've pulled so far. Okay, this pack starts with a Skarmory. Next up, there's a Passimian, Metapod, double colorless energy, and the final card here, is another GX. Third ultra rare pull of this box. This one is a Lapras GX, probably my favorite that I pulled so far, just because it is a first generation Pokemon, Lapras GX. So now we're on to the second stack of packs here. Usually I break out booster boxes into part 1 and part 2, but I'll try and fit everything into one video here just because there aren't as many cards per pack as the English booster packs. Of course, 10 cards per pack plus a code card for the English packs. So this pack here starts off with a Wishy-Washy. Next up, there is a Yungoos, followed by, here is a Marini. Then there's a Crushing Hammer Trainer, followed by a Araquanid. Definitely a little bit different of look to these Sun and Moon cards. I'll have to do a comparison with the Sun and Moon cards when they come out in English, just to show the different style. And usually the first set in a series have a little bit different style, and then they maintain that style throughout that series. So first card here is a Caterpie. Next up, there is a Cosmog, followed by a Lillipup. Then there is an Alolan Persian. Definitely looks much different than Persian. And then a Alolan Dugtrio holo. Looks a little bit different too, growing some hair, some blonde hair there. Looks pretty funny in my opinion, but that makes 6 holo cards so far, and then 3 ultra rares. So that's 9 cards total that I've set aside. Okay, so this pack starts with Growlithe. I believe the second time packs start with Growlithe. Then there's a Spinda, Cloyster, Golduck, and then the final card is a Repel. Okay. This pack here starts off with, there is a Makuhita, followed by Parasect, Eevee, looks like a Stoutland, and the final card is an Arcanine Holo, still the first generation holofoil Pokemon here, in an Arcanine. Okay, next pack here. And myself, personally, I think I'd like Pokemon Moon a little bit more than Sun. But really not too big a difference between either of them. So first card here is a Shelder. Then there is a Cutiefly. Then there's an Alolan Meowth. Looks like a Cosmoem. And then the final card is a trainer, which is an Alima trainer. Okay, next pack. And there's probably 10 packs left to go after this one. So far, very happy with my pulls. So first card in this pack is a Yukumuku. Then there's a Paris. Next up is a Marini. Then there is a Professor Kukui. And the final card here is a Krokorok. Time to cut some more packs here. I'd say probably one more grouping of packs to cut. But it does make it much quicker. You just barely cut down on the top there. And get to opening the packs. So, first card in this pack is a Torkoal. There's a Skarmory. Followed by, this one is a Dewpider. Then there's a Hariyama. Followed by a holo card, and this one is a Kangaskhan. Had to tilt it back a little bit, and then you can tell it's more of a Kangaskhan. So another good first generation holo right there. Again, I'll summarize my pulls at the end of this video. Okay, so here we go with a Passimian. Then there is, this one is a Bounsweet, pulled several of those so far, and a Alolan Diglett, Experience Share Trainer, and then a Butterfree. So this pack starts off with a Zubat, followed by, this one is, should remember by now, Yungoos. There's a Growlithe. Next up, this one looks pretty funny, is Beware. And, oh, and another Crocodile Holo. So first duplicate holo that I've pulled this box. Okay, so this pack starts out with a Herdier. Then there is a Sandile. Followed by, this one is a Wishy-Washy. There's a Golbat. And finally, there is a Rotom Dex. Okay, might not have cut all the way down on this pack. Okay, so first card here is a Caterpie. There is, this one is a Stuffle. Then there's a Psyduck, Stoutland. Oh, there's another great GX card. This one is an Espeon GX. Probably my favorite GX pull so far. Espeon is one of my favorite Eevee evolutions. I like Umbreon and Jolteon first, of course, but I would say Espeon's right underneath those two. Okay, final 4 packs to open up. I'd like to pull one of those ultra rare UR rarity trainers. They're basically secret rare gold colored trainer cards in English sets. So this pack starts off with a Cosmog. Then there's an Alolan Meowth, Shelder. Here we have a Araquanid. And then the final card here, there is a Timer Ball. Okay, so this pack starts off with a Metapod. Then there's a Spinda, Parasect. There is a Trainer. This one is a Alima. And then there is a holo, second holo of a Crobat. So I've pulled two Crocodile holos and then two Crobat holos. Second to last pack now in this Pokemon Sun booster box. Again, I'll be opening up the Pokemon Moon box probably this Sunday. So first card here is a Cutiefly. Then there is a Lillipup, Paris, Double Colorless Energy, and finally there is an Alolan Persian. Could recognize that one right away. Was a little bit clueless on that first time I pulled that card just because it looked a lot different than Persian normally does. So, final pack here, and then I'll summarize my pulls right after this pack is opened. So, first card in the last pack is an Eevee. There is a Skarmory. Looks like a Makuhita. There's a Golduck. And the final card looks like it's a holo card. It is indeed, and it is a Serena. Okay, so I can summarize my pulls now. So out of 30 total packs in this booster box, I pulled out 11 holo cards and 4 ultra rares. 3 regular GX and then 1 GX full art. So I can go through the holo cards first and then get to the GX cards. So I did pull 2 of these Crocodile cards. There's one here. Then pulled out 2 Crobats. Then here we have, there is a Ribombee. Followed by here is a Toxapex. And then there are 2 Serena holo cards. Probably one of my favorite holo cards here that I pulled, the Alolan Dugtrio. Then there's an Arcanine, Kangaskhan. There's that second Crocodile, the second Crobat, and then the second Serena. So they're all 11 holo cards, and then the 4 ultra rares, different rarity for Japanese cards. Of course, these are RR, the regular GX cards. There's Solgaleo. There's a Lapras, and then there's an Espeon, and then the 1 GX full art card that I pulled. And this one is a Gumshoos GX. So there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.